phone and get yelled at. Are we going to have to get fuel?
Yeah.
We have to get fuel. Get $8.
Yeah, I have this. I have.
Get $8. Yep. Some cheap ass body spray. The airs are going out. We had no factual basis, but because it happened a couple times that way before, you believe that's the way it is, but there's no facts to prove it. Kind of like almost 90% believe. But I don't want to give you pigeon. I will tell you this. Every time I bring this car in, logic would say, you would assume that I'm taking it in and they're messing up my car. That's pigeon logic because there's no fact to show that. But I will say it happens every time I bring it in. So to believe it, you would not be a very smart person. You would be believing facts without actual proof. That's the difference between someone who thinks scientificness is what you personally believe. But when they sold something because someone watched their item, that is complete pigeon logic. It actually is hurt. That does not help you at all. There is no scientific data that says it does anything for you. As a matter of fact, all the data indicates that having a lot of watchers with low sales indicates that your item isn't worth what you're charging. So why would you want a bunch of watchers on your stuff? You got everything right.
Yeah.
Why would you want a bunch of watchers watching your stuff unless they are actually real people buying them? That is what's called using pigeon logic in business. Somebody, I don't know who it is, I don't really care. Somebody sold, they had a friend watch 5 or 6 items, and one of those 5 or 6 items happened to sell. So now they think because someone watched it, that's why it sold. There's no factual proof for that. It could be someone watched it and someone else was watching it and said, oh, I want to buy it. But that's not a standardized procedure. That's just because someone happened to notice that. It's not going to increase your sales, guys. It's actually going to hurt your store. So that's the difference between using factual data in your business and using what rumors and hearsay and pigeon logic that's out there. Do not apply anything to your business. Just like you and they don't know anything more than you or I know. They just happen to have studied one subject and are versed on it. That's it. They don't know crap. So don't listen. Let me just shake this. I guess you do. A long time. I want to see how well it performs over a long period of time. This Streamlabs using Restream on Facebook Live. You should actually be looking at Facebook Live right now with the volume turned down and read the chat. If anyone chats and tells me anything important, you need to let me know. We're going to have to start doing that until I get the Restream chat embedded into the stream. Once I have that, then we'll see it all. But until then, I need you to actually monitor the chat. That's what I should have drank, but I'll drink the volume. 16 grams of protein.
It's $1.
Yeah, this is only $1. Not too bad.
Yeah, but the cheaper there.
I gotta make sure that the back windows are locked because my dogs like to put the windows down. All right, so we discussed. Let me tell you another thing that people believe that is really wrong. Jay mentioned these. I've been talking about these things forever, but Jay had mentioned them in a big way in his show the other day, and it did bring to memory several things that I have been seeing locally, lately on Facebook. So I wanted to kind of reiterate what Jay is saying and add my own to it. Another thing that people believe that is totally wrong is to end a listing and relist it. Don't do that. Turn the volume down, please. Volume. The only way that you would want to end a listing and relist it is if there's no watchers and no previous sales. If your listing has previous sales and watchers, do not end it. Do not end it. Take the HTML out, change the pictures, add new descriptions, fix it, don't end it. You will lose all of those watchers. They might not find your item again because in the new catalog, trust me, they're not. They're going to find somebody from China that eBay's invested in. So don't end any listings with watchers. one watcher, you don't end the listing. People are advising to take down your entire store and reinstall your entire store. Now, yes, you might make a couple sales right at the beginning, but the potential damage you're doing your store is astronomical on Google. Maybe not eBay.
Excuse me.
But Google, everything that you had just disappeared from Google for 30 days while it re-indexes. Why on earth would you do that? That is just crazy. Again, pigeon logic applied. Someone ended a whole bunch of listings and relisted them and made a couple sales, and now they believe by ending listings that will make sales. If that was the case, everyone would be ending listings every day and relisting them. So don't listen to the pigeon logic guys. Don't listen to these gurus out there telling you a bunch of bullshit. Excuse the language, but that's all they're telling you. They're telling you what they believe. What they believe doesn't mean a damn thing. In business, it's facts and data. What you want to believe personally, that's great. You've got to separate what you believe from what reality is, and that's business. In business, there is a reality. This does this. No matter what you believe, this does this. Find out what the reactions are, and that's what you pay attention to. Do not listen to gurus. I mean, I'm talking big people. Don't listen to them. No, that's not the right thing. Listen to them. Prove everything they say before you apply it to your business. I shouldn't tell you not to listen to them because you should. They will provide you with a lot of very useful information. But don't take anything from me or anybody else as gospel fact truth until it is proven factually. Do you see the backed up data? Then you believe it. Then you apply it to your business. I have seen entire businesses fail because someone gave them bad advice, not these particular situations. But bad advice will ruin your business. You got something on her eye, didn't you?
Yeah. You get like a crack nose, everybody.
Oh, she was bawling at me yesterday, begging for food. She's sitting there with a bone in her mouth begging me for food. Look at these little monsters perk up. My employees feed the dogs treats. Give them so people can see them get some treats, so they know what all this noise is.
Sit.
Toss him.
Sit.
Toss him. Don't catch him.
Sit.
Look at him. Sit. There you go. Oh my goodness. They got their little, what did you get them, bones? The little bones treats.
Little steak.
Oh, the little filet mignon, right? Well, my dogs are very spoiled. They're good dogs, though. For pit bulls, they're very good dogs. Except Harry wanting to pee on the porch. That's typical male and female personalities. Now, this, again, is pigeon logic. But I'm going to go ahead and share it with you anyway. Typical male and female personalities. We'll talk about going to the bathroom. This morning, Harry has to go to the bathroom. Doesn't do it in the house, but the minute he steps out the door, he starts peeing on the deck. Not that he had to go so bad. He was looking around, and he starts peeing on the deck. I'm like, why are you peeing on the deck? Go out into the yard and pee. Betty Boop has to pee so bad, it's starting to come out. I let her out. She hauls ass off that deck, finds a bush, and does her business. Typical male and female. The female dog runs out and finds where she's supposed to do her stuff. The male, as soon as he gets out the door, starts peeing. Didn't care, just walking and peeing.
I stole the bone.
You stole the bone now?
Yeah.
Oh, Betty Boop stole his bone?
No.
Or you are going to leave me something.
This is how you do it.
Alright. So, it's kind of funny. Alrighty, guys. Well, we are on the way to the hospital. I'm meandering on topics. I'm not really getting anything too heavy. I just wanted to see how this works. It's going above 30 frames per second, but you know, it doesn't stay there but for a second. I think that might be actually the process. I need to lower those frames per second, I think. Make it a little less choppy. I did that on the computer, and I can actually lower it a little bit lower. And it did greatly improve the quality of my video. Let me see, how do I look? Oh yeah, there's people chatting. See, Facebook is good. YouTube is lagging, but overall okay. Now see, those chats are not appearing in my chat box because I don't have the Restreams chat in Streamlabs. Otherwise, you would see the chats from Facebook, you would see the chats from YouTube, and the chats from Twitch all in my thing telling where they came from. So I still have some work on the mobile as well as the PC. I've got to figure out that chat situation. But I'm not going to do that until after tomorrow. Tomorrow's show, the chat will be active. You're going to see me on all the sites, but you need to go to YouTube and use that chat. I'm not even going to monitor Facebook or anywhere else tomorrow. At 7 p.m., you need to go to YouTube. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time every Thursday. That channel is Keywebco. All of my shows are on one channel. Now, this is not good marketing. Let me give you something that I'm doing that you should not do. I am doing on 2 platforms what I consider bad marketing. It's not bad because of the way I've designed my business. You would not, as a general seller, you would not want to do what I'm doing. This is what I mean. When you go to my Keywebco YouTube channel, you're going to see there's a whole bunch of different shows in there. There's the Helpful Tip Show, there's the Daily Live Show, there's my uploads for my marketing and advertising, and soon to be an interview show that I'm doing in the UK. That's new. I haven't announced that. I'm going to announce that tomorrow. I actually have a scheduled interview every month with, so far, 7 months have already scheduled. So this big shot platform that I'm trying to get on for free, I've already agreed to do 10 interviews, so I've got 7 of them already scheduled. Those, of course, will be streaming, but they'll be streaming from their network to my pages. So, but that I'll announce tomorrow. So, because I'm doing all these different shows, I have to just name a channel that you can find my shows on. You really shouldn't do that. You really should have a channel with the name of your show being that channel's name. But Keywebco will draw way more butts in the seat than Helpful Tips. So I have combined them. I do the exact same thing on my Ecom Tips podcast. Ecom Tips podcast now has 5 different shows in it. So what you do is you open Ecom Tips, you scroll down the list, and you pick the shows that you want to hear. Oh, I want to hear the Q&A shows, so you just listen to the Q&A shows. Oh, I want to hear the blog narrations, so you pick those. So instead of having a Helpful Tips podcast, I have an Ecom Tips podcast with a Helpful Tips show. That's not the best marketing. The best marketing would be to have a podcast named after each show separately run. As a matter of fact, I am going to probably pull one of those off and put them on a completely different network and try to get some different advertising dollars for that. So that's just a little business chit chat. People watching, or are you watching oh, you're watching TV, or are you watching me?
Both.
You're watching both. You're not watching me. You got headphones on and you're watching TV X Factor. Oh, you're just looking at it. Yeah, it's a little choppy, but if I slow down the frames per second, it should be a little better. Now, I need you to comment. I need someone to go to YouTube and comment. Maybe you can do it. Did you go to YouTube and comment to see if it comes up on here? I haven't seen any chat come up on here. None. So I don't have the chat. It's playing on 8 different networks. You can go to Twitch, YouTube, Smush, or Zone, and a whole bunch of networks. I'm going to add more. There's 30. I can send it up to 30 for free. Then I can pay and have it go to all of my Facebook pages, but that's too much. I'd rather share it after the fact because I can't monitor all of those chats. I should look really good tomorrow. I will shave and have a nice outfit on. That's an old video. You don't know what you're doing. You would go to my channel and you're on the wrong one. You need to be on Keywebco. You're on my personal channel. That's not. This has 2 subscribers. This is my personal channel.
Oh.
This doesn't even exist. You need to go to. Let's see. Maybe I have something I watched. Okay, hold on. No, you need to go to the Keywebco channel. So type in Keywebco on YouTube. Don't log into Keywebco on YouTube. See, I have a personal channel. That's what my employee uses. That way he can make a comment and it appears as me. Here we go. Oh, it shows me live. This is me live right now. You push this. Yeah. But it's real crappy on YouTube. It's real choppy. It's still loading. I heard it's real choppy on YouTube. So let me see if I chat, if anything shows up here. I don't think it will. All right, let's give it 2 minutes. You should see a chat window on this mobile device. I don't have those chat windows set up right because it should be streaming either the YouTube one or the Facebook one, but I'm going to actually have to use the Restream chat, which streams all of them. And I know how to do it kind of, but I don't know exactly how to do it. I don't know where the settings are. I know what needs to be done, but I don't know exactly where to find to do it. But I'll get all that worked out. I'm not going to mess with the chat until after tomorrow. I'm going to kind of leave things the way they are and fix them up a little bit for my show tomorrow. Now, my show tomorrow won't look exactly like this. It'll be much more fancy. It's still Streamlabs, but it's on the PC instead of a mobile device. All right, well, I have just about finished my chocolate milk. We have passed the halfway point to the hospital. So I think I'm going to let everybody go. This video has been about an hour. Is that correct? I wanted to run it about an hour. Has this video run for about an hour? I got on about 8, right?
Yeah.
All right, it's been about an hour. So I want to see how this uploads with this length of video time. I've never done a Streamlabs through Restream. This is the very first one of these I've done. So hopefully it works all right. We'll see how it uploads. Thank you for popping in and sitting with me while I am trying my new technology out, my new software. Eventually, this is how the daily live show will be. I won't even call it Facebook Daily Live. I'll take the Facebook name out of it entirely because I'm not just on Facebook anymore. I'm on all the networks. So we'll have a daily live show and a helpful tip show. Those are the two main ones. Then we're going to have a sourcing show. Now, the sourcing show is where I go in. It'll be the sourcing show. I'm not even going to call it that. It's going to be more of an educational show. All right, I am here streaming on YouTube or streaming on Facebook or whatever in the store. I'm going to show you how to barcode scan and how to check to see if this is worth selling. Stuff like that. I may do those as pre-recorded and include them in the shows. I don't have all the bells worked out yet. All right, guys, I need everyone to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yes, I keep saying that over and over again because I really need you to do it. So go to Keywebco on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you catch my shows. Make sure you comment. I need the traffic. I've got to get 1,000 subscribers before I can actually really make any kind of money doing this. I'm doing this in a big way, guys. Now, you can donate to me now by using the links available, but I don't even want to push that. I really need the subscribers. I'm not trying to get money. I need subscribers. Alrighty, guys. Well, I will see you probably again later on today, but definitely tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Every Thursday, pop into YouTube and check out my show. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go so my employee can listen to his music. I've got a couple calls to make, so I will talk to everyone again soon.